Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Janitor here, back with another cast. Today I'm going to be casting the third game in the best of 7 series between ONEKyhol and FXOpTiKzErO, and that's right, ladies and gentlemen, you thought you'd never see it again. It is the one, the only Desert Oasis. Desert Oasis, of course, not in the map pool from Blizzard anymore, but they added a significant change. They put these destructible rocks in here, and right after they did that, they banned it from the map pool. So either way, one thing to note about Desert Oasis, it is very easy to go ahead and take this early expansion, as it is really far from your opponent. Yeah, one of the main reasons they took it off the map, it is so easy to expand, and a lot of players had trouble with that. It's really easy to hold that expansion. But anyway, I would like to point out, guys, that this show match is actually brought to you by the site that I do some casting for, hypercrew.com. They put on this show match, ONEKyhol versus OpTiKzErO, and it was such a great show match that I decided that I would cast it and put it on my channel. So I hope you guys like it. Let us know. Come check it out. We have show matches every Thursday, and really enjoy those show matches. So either way, let's go ahead and get into this game. Like I said, ONEKyhol, part of All for One Gaming, a really great newer clan, I guess, in the StarCraft community. Been doing very well. A lot of clan wars, and a lot of them have gone unbeaten. They have beat Root, EG, all those people, LG, all those great clans that you hear a lot about. One has beaten them all in clan wars and done very well. So definitely making a name for themselves and looking to continue making a name for themselves. And Kyle is actually one of the members of that group, one of the newer, or one of the founding members, I guess. Not very well. Kyle. Well, All for One Gaming was not very old when Kyle joined, is what I'm trying to say. Stumbling over my words, can't get them out. But either way, one thing to note about Desert Oasis, as it may have been a while for you all, since you all have done it, these cross-map positions are very long for ground. You're going to see a very long all the way walk around here and up, and there you go, finally at your opponent's base, and that is quite a large distance. It's a little bit cut down once you take down those rocks, as it's only here, up here, and then you can go ahead and go down. So later in the game it is a shorter rush distance, but in this early game you can go ahead and expand fairly aggressively. Either way, we're going to see Kyle. Looks like he's going to be taking advantage of the map, as he has not thrown down a gas right now. Probably just going to do that one racks fast expand that we saw in the first game that worked very well for him. Quick recap of the games. That first game, OpTiKzErO tried to get a nice hidden golden expansion up. Could not do that successfully, and Kyle spotted it. Pushed out with Marine Siege Tank and did a lot of damage here. Here comes Kyle, looking like he's going to move out and early expand tonight. A little bit of scouting intel, but OpTiKzErO is probably going to know. And then OpTiKzErO actually won that second game on Scrap Station very quickly with some gateway pressure. And look at this, OpTiKzErO already exploiting this map. You're going to see him throw down this Stargate, probably going to start shelling out Phoenixes, and that is going to be very hard for Kyle to deal with, as he currently has, what, 3 Marines out, I believe, and they are right here. It looks like he has 4 Marines out. They're in the middle of the map, so when those Phoenixes come out, if those Marines are caught out of position, those Phoenixes are going to have free roam of the base. You see Kyle going to go ahead and throw down that double factory, start getting those gas, or all of that gas, so he can probably tech up very quickly. But like I was saying, OpTiKzErO won that second game with some very fast one-gate pressure, did very well with it. And here comes Kyle in the base now. He's going to be able to scout this Stargate. He knows that Stargate is coming. I'd like to see him react with an engineering bay or something of that nature. He needs to pull those Marines back. There he is, pulling those Marines back. He knows that a Phoenix is coming, and there it is. The Phoenix has started. So Kyle really feeling pressured right now. Those Phoenixes will be able to move out and do some damage as soon as there are just a few of them out here. Either way, I still would like to see Kyle throw down an engineering base somewhere in his base. Those will help deal with those Phoenixes quite a bit. Taking a look at the army values here, OpTiKzErO a little bit ahead right now, but that's not going to matter too much, as neither one can put on some early pressure. Just looking to get that Phoenix count up for OpTiKzErO, and here it comes, the second Phoenix. He will probably start moving out either now or at that third Phoenix to try and put on some pressure. If you get 3 Phoenixes out, you can actually go ahead and harass really hard on the probe line of Terran. You can just lift those units up, one-shot them, and then lift off another one. So a lot of free kills about to happen for OpTiKzErO. Here he comes, taking out that There goes one of those probes down. It looks like he's going to stop another one from building that engineering bay. And Kyle is going to feel a little bit of pressure here. He did hold off those stalkers with the with that bunkered up Marines. Looks like Kyle or OpTiKzErO just going to continue to move around the map, try and put on some pressure. He's got all these Phoenixes down, really looking to put on some pressure. There goes, lifting off that one that's building the engineering bay, and that's going to be very, very significant. He's got a couple of these SCVs not really doing too much right now, and now OpTiKzErO starting to climb up on that SCV count, 23 SCVs to 29 probes. OpTiKzErO in the lead with that, no doubt. ONEKyhol in the meantime throwing down his mules on that expansion and now building a starport here. Here comes some more harassment from these Phoenixes. OpTiKzErO just moving in, taking a little bit of damage, but really not losing any shields. So those Phoenixes are going to start to pay for themselves, no doubt. Looks like Kyle is finally throwing down those missile turrets that he wants to throw down in his base, keep those Phoenixes away, or at least keep them from doing too much damage. It looks like Kyle does have 5 Phoenixes out right now, has complete map control right now. You see OpTiKzErO really can't do anything, has to stay back in his base until he can really start to push out and put some pressure on after those Phoenixes. In the meantime, OpTiKzErO going to go ahead and expand and take that expansion and go ahead and saturate it. So doing a nice job expanding up, putting on the pressure here. You see him moving around here trying to pick off that one Phoenix. Kyle not quite able to do it, but now all of those Phoenixes are just moving around the map here, going to try and graviton beam as many of those SCVs. Take a look at the unit counting station, 28 SCVs to 36 probes. So OpTiKzErO in a significant advantage now, lifting off another one of those 2 SCVs that were mining gas. Only 1 SCV now remaining, mining that gas. Those missile turrets doing some damage here, but OpTiKzErO just kind of tanking it and moving about the map, continuing to put on the harassment. And now ONEKyhol with some medevacs now. So an interesting choice here. Looks like OpTiKzErO is just going to be moving in, might be able to lift off some of those Marines that would be if he did that. Instead, just going to continue to go after those SCVs, moving around the map, trying to put on as much pressure as possible. Kyle has a nice split on his SCV, or of his Marines. Looks like another SCV. It will be picked off here. OpTiKzErO just turning around here, taking out those SCVs. So ONEKyhol has done a nice job splitting up as many Marines as he can, but OpTiKzErO just with complete map control right now. A little bit ahead in the food, 68 to 61. Taking a look at the unit counting station, still significantly ahead on that probe count. Either way, OpTiKzErO looking to put on some pressure. You see that robotics bay going down in the main of OpTiKzErO, so it looks like he's just going to be going right now to get some of those Colossi out. I'll probably throw down another couple of gateways and put on some pressure here. In the meantime, just going to continue lifting off units and picking them off one by one. Those Phoenixes very, very powerful, and Kyle looks like he's getting stemmed to try and hold off those Phoenixes the best that he can. Either way, we are going to be seeing some more Vikings pop out for Kyle so that he can deal with this very, very well. And Vikings, an excellent choice here, as there will be Colossi on the way right now. So both players, neither one of them with very many upgrades, just now neither one of them starting upgrades right now. That thermal lance just now going down, and Kyle actually going to get it, or OpTiKzErO actually going to get into some trouble there, lifting off some units, picking them off. Quite a few kills now on those Phoenixes. Taking a look at the unit count station, 38 to 50. So really keeping his opponent crippled, making him continue to produce those SCVs, and that is costing him some minerals. So OpTiKzErO moving around on the base, just continually with these Phoenixes, just non-stop harassing. I'd like to see him move in here, do some more damage. Looks like he's going to be picking off units from the probe line, or from the gas line, and almost losing a Phoenix there.